Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first game in the CCS Cat Simulator 2014. For those who don't know, Cat Simulator is a highly competitive game being played by hundreds of players and professional players today. And this is the first ever tournament that is being held. And this is the CCS, the Cat Champion Series. That's right. So, this is the first game. There are going to be many games aren't going on, but this is going to be the first one. Let's go over to the leaderboard now and take a look at who's going to be playing. The first game, which is the game we've got going on right now, will be MOVA 5-5 up against Jagrafest 20. The second game will be Serpatron vs Hairy Twiglet. The winners of each game will be moved into the brackets. So the winners will go into the winners bracket, the losers will go into the losers bracket. Then the winners in the winners bracket will play against each other, the losers in the losers bracket will play against each other, and the winners of both brackets will go head to head in the finals. So let's get back into the game. Here we are, we're back in the game, MOVA 5-5, trying to push that turret, trying to do a lot of damage to the turret, and we have Jagrafest in the bot lane, also going to be trying to take the turret down. There's a lot of new tactics coming about with taking turrets down. People learn the value of really pushing the turrets, maybe more than taking farm at the start. And we're going to see if anyone is going to be able to take down these turrets. By the way, there is a prize for this tournament, obviously. There is the prize of winning the first ever tournament, and also there is a French-made Nilly skin on the line for the person who can win this tremendous tournament. It's going to be hard for all the players involved. These players have played literally hundreds of players to get to here, and they are at the top of their game, and they're going to show us that today. Now that's covered, let's talk a bit about fan favorites here. When we look at the fan favorite graph right now, can we bring that up? There it is. As we can see, Jagrafest has got a massive 60% fan voted. That isn't too massive, actually, think about it. It's 60-40, so it looks like Jagrafest is the favourite to win. We've seen a lot of him scrimming in the past. There was a lot of live streams done a couple of days ago where we've seen him play. He's very popular, he talks to the fans a lot, and that's probably why people like to see him. Anyway, we are in the early laning phase of Cat Simulator. Not always the most fun part, but we're going to stick with it all the same. Straight off the bat, we can see a massive CS difference. 23 CS for MOVA 5-5 and 16 CS for Jagrafest 20. And you can see from the gold difference there, it's 90 gold difference, something like that. It's gonna fluctuate, but 90 gold is a lot, and it is an advantage. We're gonna see who's gonna get to level 6 first. In the past, we've seen both these players play. So this is my sort of prediction for the game. I think we're gonna see we see Jagrafest's nerves quite often when going against MOVA. He has done some practice friendly matches, some scrims against MOVA 5-5, and he tends to play it very nervous. But Jagrafest is a very good player. He knows a lot about the map positioning. He's got a lot of experience in the scene. He's actually played much longer than MOVA 5-5. Clairvoyant's been put down there just to pick up MOVA, but it's not going to help Jagrafest right now. Yeah, so I think Jagrafest is going to farm. He tends to farm. He tends to build the Phage as his first item. He tends to go for the Sheen next, to go for that straight damage, and try and engage those fights. And I think that's how he's going to play it today. He plays a very safe game, but he's very confident with that. MOVA, on the other hand, tends to play a much more aggressive game. He probably will build Phage as well. Phage is just such a safe item to build, and we've seen in the scrims that people are playing, they do, you know, come off the rails a little bit, possibly picking up Sheen first, picking up Zeal, but Phage seems to be the popular one. Level 6, people going back now. MOVA first one off the platform. Jagrafest following after. Home guard on Jagrafest. What that says to me is he's going to be wanting to do a lot of farming, going back to base, coming back to farm some more. A bit like the style I said he would be doing in the first place. Mova 5-5 taking Alacrity, so he's going to be looking for that extra movement speed. Clairvoyance being put down there on Wraiths. Jaggerfest trying to work out his pathing, but he does seem to be. He's just dropping the pink down, trying to close down that map a bit, just in case Mova tries an early gank on him. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Mova is going to take red though, which is a massive advantage already. Jaggerfest is going to go straight back to Wolves. Interesting decision to pick up pink so early. By the time you buy pink, you're 100 gold down. You head down to river and you put it in the river and you head back to your Wraiths. In that time, Mova was able to take red and Wraiths, and that is going to be a massive gold advantage for Mova. Jaggerfest was trying to take the blue, but nowhere near enough. And we can look at the gold advantage difference here. It's about 100 gold difference. Mova has picked up a longsword. He's going to be coming into jungle with a longsword. But Jaggerfest has not got enough gold to buy anything, so we can see that gold already coming into play for Mova. Just going to see how he's going to use that, how he's going to execute it. Mova going to be picked up by the pink here, which is going to be good news for Jaggerfest. Knowing his position, but it's where Mova wants to go next. Jaggerfest is going to come down. He's going to start blue. I'd say that's a very unwise decision, considering Mova is just around the corner. He's going to be going for his white. Clairvoyance being dropped down, but probably not picking up Mova there. He is going to try and take the Wraith, going to put a bit of counter jungle pressure on. And Jaggerfest is just going to carry on camping his Wolves. We might see a fight go down here. Depends where Mova's going to go. He's going to go in for Jaggerfest. Jaggerfest is still trying to take the Wolves. The chase down. Ghost is popped by Jaggerfest. Mova doesn't want to chase. He's going to be happy just to take that Wolves to get that extra gold. Jaggerfest is running back now. He has to find a way back in. How is he going to find this way? Mova is trying to trap him down, but I think Jaggerfest has got away from that one. He's just chilling in try. He doesn't want to have any of it. He needs to be able to get back. Probably waiting for that Clairvoyance to come up. He is just going to go. Mova going to be taking Wolves. Let's take a stock check of gold again. You can see there is 300 gold difference between these players. Mova really having the upper hand, I think, so far on this one, just because of that extra gold lead he had at the start. He's going to take golems. Now he's going to take his Wraiths. He's going to be in the gold. He's going to have the money. He's going to be able to go back and pick up that ruby crystal if that's the item he's going to build. Jaggerfest has enough money to buy probably another item. I'm not sure. Actually, that might not be correct. But he's not going to. He's going to come back into lane. He probably didn't have enough to buy anything. That's probably why he made that decision. And we're going to see what Mova's going to pick up. I think it's going to be ruby crystal. He's going to be, he's going to be trying to get that phage, trying to get that pure damage. He's going to want to be in Jaggerfest's base, in his jungle, just playing the bruiser game, just tearing him up, because he can do that. He is so far ahead now. And he's going to be looking to pick up that phage. As said, it's going to be interesting to see what Jaggerfest wants to pick up. I think it's going to be a phage as well. Honestly, I'd like to see a zeal, possibly. When you're this far behind, a lot of players think, oh, I need to build phage, I need to try and catch up. If you're behind, it's very hard to catch back up building the same items. And we're going to see an engagement here. Jaggerfest coming up behind Mova. Mova's trying to do blue. There comes the engagement. Attacks coming out first from Jaggerfest. Jaggerfest putting out more damage. Mova is in trouble here. A quick swipe there by Mova. Who's going to do more damage? It's a battle to see who is going to do more damage. It looks and it goes to Mova 555. That was fantastic play. Let's take a replay. Let's take a replay look at that one, shall we? Okay, as we can see here, Jaggerfest is coming in. He's going up behind. And you can see the blue's there. It's open. He hides in the bush trying to not be seen, but Mova knows he's there. They start slicing the dice, and a bad jump from Mova there. And it is just... It was almost like that last bit of damage really did it. You can see here. A bad jump by Jaggerfest, and there's just like this insane crit there. Whether it was a crit or not, I'm not sure. I didn't see. But, well played by Mova 5-5. That was very nice. And we come back to the game now with the first kill in favor of Mova 5-5. We're going to take a look at the gold advantage again here now. As we can see, he has got a considerable amount more gold than him overall. Items-wise, Mova does have the phage, and he's going to be using that to his advantage. You can see here, Mova is camping his way in, trying to stop him coming in, and Jaggerfest he's going to be terrified to come in. He's going to be terrified to come in. And I don't blame him. Mover's going to be trying to take that blue, trying to get that extra buff control, just to secure that he will not lose the fight. But we probably are going to see another fight break out here. Jaggerfest possibly going for the steal. Is he going to get the steal? He's not going to get the steal. Jaggerfest is going to chase him down. Who's going to pop Ghost? Ghost is popped by Jaggerfest. Is Mover going to pop Ghost? He's going to pop Ghost as a chase down. Let's see who's going to be able to chase. Jaggerfest just being able to get out some more damage. Clairvoyance being popped in the tri-bush. Then Mover still getting away. It looks like he's going to get away from this one. No Zeal, no extra movement speed. No one can catch anyone. Jaggerfest is just going to slice up the red, but he's going to leave that one. Mover getting away. He didn't want to make that fight, and that was a fair fight. Even though he's so far ahead, he wasn't going to be able to fight him in a straight up fight, even with the blue, even with the cooldown reduction. Jaggerfest is happy to let him go. Happy to just take golems, try and get some of that gold back. He's in a really tough situation right now, Jaggerfest. As I was saying a little while ago, if you're behind and your opponent has a phage on you, sometimes I would say possibly don't get the phage. I would suggest maybe getting Zeal. Zeal gives you extra attack speed, which isn't going to benefit you that much, and neither is the crit. But the important thing that's going to benefit you is the movement speed. And as you can see now, Mova has less. He has about half health. If Jaggerfest was to roll up now with a Zeal instead of a phage, he could chase Mova down and get the kill. But the problem with phage is you can't chase them down. You have to be able to fight them in a head-on fight. And if you're behind, you cannot do that. If they are items in front of you, if they're a phage in front of you, you cannot fight them straight up. Mova just dominating this game, taking absolute buff control. He's happy. He is miles ahead. I keep pressing a wrong button. I apologize. He's miles ahead. Pink ward going down there by Jaggerfest. He's going to want to be playing a bit safer now. He knows that the extra 100 gold is a big investment. It was possibly put down to defend for his blue when it comes back up, but Mova coming straight back in. I just want to point out this ward here. This is Mova 5-5's ward. He's put it in his opponent's jungle just to pick him up. He's going to be playing, so you can see, very aggressive, invading the whole time, putting on the pressure, which is exactly what we want to see. Jaggerfest is just going to head back, and Mova is going to scout around, see if he can find him. Not much luck. That's fair enough. He's going to be taking out his pink ward. He doesn't want that. He wants to be having buff control. He doesn't want to be seen in Jaggerfest's base. He wants to be hiding, stalking, hunting. That's what he wants to be doing. Jaggerfest returning to lane now, or back into the jungle, sorry. Where's he going to go now? His jungle has been cleared. There are no wolves to take. There is no blue to take. He can go take the wraiths, which is probably a good idea now. Mova is somewhere else. But it looks like Mova is looking for more blood, and he is coming right for Jaggerfest. There are no wards. Jaggerfest just taking out Mova's wards, actually, but Jaggerfest is going to be running. He doesn't want to have any of that. He knows he can't beat.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed, so that means Jaggerfest is going to get an influx of gold. Bringing it back a little bit, but honestly not enough. So far, Mova is really punishing Jaggerfest. Every time Mova wants to get in his jungle, he's going to get in his jungle, he's going to fight him, and he's going to break him. Jaggerfest picking up Zeal. Not Zeal, sorry, Phage. He's going to be picking up Phage. He's going to want to stick with that jungle sustain and bruiser power, which he is going to fall behind on. Mova does have, obviously, a amplifying totem over Jaggerfest. So, fighting-wise, Mova is still ahead. Honestly, I would have liked to have seen the Zeal build on Jaggerfest now, but he isn't going to be doing that. He's going to be going for Phage, which complements his home guards quite well, because he's going to be wanting to do that farming style of play. Mova coming back into the jungle now. We're going to see what his intentions are now. A lot of his jungle's clearing out. He's going to take golems, and then he's probably going to go straight for his wolves, for Jaggerfest's wolves. But Jaggerfest is going to start them. There are no pinks on the map right now. There's no vision. We haven't seen much clairvoyance being used by either players. Clairvoyance is a really great way of closing down the map, working out where your opponent is, working out the pathing of your opponent. Clairvoyance is popped here, but not picking up anyone. So, Mova knows. Not at Wraith. He's not at white, sorry. Not at white. Possibly at wolves, but he's just going to take his Wraith. He's going to carry on farming. He has got a dagger now, which is interesting. A lot of people buy Amplifying Totem, so they get the extra damage after they build the Phage, they build the Amplifying Totem to get the extra damage, and then they build Zeal to get the extra movement speed, which is absolutely viable. It's probably one of the best ways to do it when you're this far ahead. Pink Ward being picked up though by Mova. He's going to want to be closing down the map again, really trying to find where his opponent is. Jaggerfest waiting by blue. Is he going to take blue? Probably not. I don't know. He's in a position to take it, and Mova is far away, but it does look like Mova's going to be coming in. Going to be putting on some pressure. Jaggerfest has no wards. Clairvoyant's coming down on the Wolves, but not picking anyone up. Here comes the second fight. Let's see what happens. Mova jumping in, doing tons of damage, completely out-damaging Jaggerfest. He is just running. Ghost popped by Jaggerfest. Is Ghost going to be popped by Mova? Absolutely not. He's going to be saving that. If he has it available, but he wants to save it. He's not going to be able to take Jaggerfest out. That was fair enough. Fair enough fight.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Blue team loses another turret. That's just... It's going to be extra gold again. It's just the nature of Cat Sim, unfortunately. But extra gold is going to be coming in that way. Mova picking up Jaggerfest. Here comes another fight. Tons of damage coming straight out from Mova. It is close. It's neck and neck. Jaggerfest turning, thinking he can take it, but Mova has Ghost. Is he going to pop it? Nope, he's just clawing back. Jaggerfest jumping back in. Another great jump by Mova. 5-5. He's doing tons of damage. Is the Ghost going to be popped? Pop your Ghost. Mova not popping the Ghost. I have no idea why he did not pop the Ghost. He absolutely had the time and the place to pop that Ghost and to get the kill. Possibly playing with his opponent, I don't know. He's certainly playing with his Wolves right now. He's going to take them out and clear that and then head back home. Probably getting one step closer to that Trinity Force, which we're looking for. Jaggerfest could be running back in knowing that... Oh, here comes... If Jaggerfest just jumped over that wall, that would have been a kill for sure for Jaggerfest. Well, not for sure, possibly. He's then going to jump over the wall, see his Wolves are gone, and get back to farming. This is really... Jaggerfest is in an unfortunate situation right now. He is so far behind, but Mova is just dominating the game. He is just taking control of Jaggerfest, and we're seeing those nerves still that Jaggerfest has. He is not confident against Mova. We've seen in the games that he's played, he just isn't confident. And Mova has that kind of prominent way about him. He does put fear into people, and we see it in how people play a much safer game. And I think actually that's one of the reasons why a lot of players do fall and lose to Mova, because of that constant fear that he's going to be coming. He's going to be coming. I like the idea to put pink wards down. I think for Jaggerfest, although he's losing on gold, he needs to be safe because Mova is just annihilating.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Purple team taking a turret now. It's pretty good for Jaggerfest. Mova 5-5, sorry. Mova not being able to go back and buy anything else, but he's going to be very close to that Trinity Force. Gloves being picked up. He has the dagger. He's going to be building that Zeal, possibly now actually. We'll see when he comes out of lane. Going to be getting that Zeal. Yes, he is. He's going to be getting that extra attack speed. Now, if you ask me, it's the best time for Mova to be fighting his enemy, to be striking. He has Alacrity boots, and he has Zeal. He is the fastest guy on this map right now. And Jaggerfest is so far behind that he can't run. Mova has the Ghost, and he has Clairvoyance. He's just going to pick him up, and I think he actually probably did just pick Jaggerfest up then. I'm not entirely sure. But it's going to be clearing that pink wall. So, we talked a little bit about Jaggerfest, how he's playing. We talked a little bit about Mova, how he's playing. It's looking good for Mova. It's looking good for Mova. He's confident. He knows what he's doing. And how do you come back from this? I mean, Mova camping right there. How do you deal with someone who is literally living in your jungle, living in your base, in your safe zone? There is no safe zone anymore, and we're going to see the second fight going on now. Not the second fight. Jaggerfest doing a bit of a slice up, not quite being able to get anyone. Is Mova going to try and pounce, do a bit of damage? He's going to pounce, do a bit of damage. Not that much. Jaggerfest coming in. He's going to want to do some poking. Mova is so far out, so far away from his base that he's going to have to run back. So Jaggerfest is fine trading a bit of damage because he can just walk back. He also has home guard. Why not? Why not do a bit of trading? Mova going to be taking Wraith, taking White Sorry, just trying to keep up his gold lead. He possibly could just go for the straight farm now. Very soon after you have, when you're in the position that Mova's in, you pretty much soon pick up Trinity Force. If Mova secures another kill, that's pretty much Trinity Force going to be built by Mova, because he's going to sweep out the jungle on his way out. He's going to go back and buy now. Probably not going to be buying anything actually. I don't think he can afford Ruby Crystal, not Ruby Crystal, Mana Crystal, whatever it's called. So he's probably going back for a bit of health. Going back for a pink ward. Very nice. And Jaggerfest heading back as well. I think this game, the problem has been the Phage pick for Jaggerfest. When you fall behind, you just can't. You can go for the Phage, but go for Zeal. I suggest go for Zeal. And he's spent an awful lot of money on pink wards, which have been pushing him down. This, another problem I just want to point out now with the build Jaggerfest is going for. He's going to be picking up that Sapphire Crystal, which Sapphire Crystal is used to build Sheen, but you buy the Sapphire Crystal ideally as your last item, unless you value Sheen as your second pick item. But he's just going to be buying that. That's 400 gold, essentially wasted, because you're never going to lose that much mana. So it's essential waste. Purple team's turret's been destroyed. Mova is going to be getting, he's got 680 gold. He's going to be going back. He's going to be picking up that Sheen, possibly. We'll see. Jaggerfest coming back into base. The pick, the Sapphire Crystal pick, yeah, I don't know why you would pick that right now. We have seen that Jaggerfest does value Sheen a lot more for his second item than Zeal. Probably because he wants to be playing a safer game, he wants to be farming, he wants to be getting those Sheen procs, and when he comes down to straight up bruiser farm, Jaggerfest wants to have that extra spark of damage. And Mova has gone Zeal, so we've seen the differentiation between the two builds, but honestly at this stage when you're far behind, Sheen, I would say is a no-no. Because you're wasting like 400 gold on that Sapphire Crystal, which isn't going to benefit you. Jaggerfest heading back, not even being able to take white, just getting annihilated. He is really struggling, really probably panicking right now. Mova has got 800 gold in his pocket. He's going to be picking up that golem, going back, and then for sure buying that Sheen. He's going to be getting that spark, that proc. Jaggerfest has got Sheen. Now we're going to see if he's going to make some use of that. He's also got the dagger, which he had actually. He's going to be taking blue, and we'll see if he's going to be able to take advantage of it. Honestly, I don't think he will. Triforce is being picked up by Mova 55 now. Triforce, he has Triforce, so we know what happens now, ladies and gentlemen. This is Triforce time. Mova is going to look for that kill. And you know when he gets that kill, now he has Triforce. That's GG, that's game over, because that's the casting rules. And we're going to see how Mova's going to play. Is he going to look to get the extra level? He is level 10, and Jaggerfest is level 9, so he does have the level. It looks like Mova is just going to be running straight in, blundering straight in, probably camping his way in. He does have a pink ward, and he's going to put it in blue. Mova's just scouting around. He's going to be moving that pink up a little bit. He just wants to see when Jaggerfest comes in.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Blue team losing the turret there. It's unlucky for Mova. We're going to see what Jaggerfest is going to be doing with that extra gold. He does have a lot of gold. Well, I thought he did have a lot of gold. It doesn't actually look like he... did he buy something? I'm not sure. He might have bought something. Mova retreating back into his side of the jungle. But he has just picked up that Jaggerfest is walking past the pink. Jaggerfest just ignoring it.
Been destroyed.
Backing up, possibly to take it out. He got the extra gold from that turret, so he's going to go back and buy. Mova is just going to camp this. That's what you need to do now. You are still a level ahead. You've got the health to do it. You've got the build to do it. You just need to be camping that poor guy. And that's exactly what he's going to do. I can't even work out what Jaggerfest is spending his... Oh, I see. He spent his gold on alacrity. And we're going to see another fight here. Mova jumping over the bush, doing tons of damage. This Triforce is going to help him. He's got the attack speed. He's going to be jumping over, doing more damage, half healthing him. Mova barely losing any health. In fact, only getting scratched by the minions. Wow. Mova is really strong. He's really, really prominent in the jungle right now. And he's going to be bullying Jaggerfest 100% of the way. You've got to be careful you don't let your opponent level up, because soon enough, you'll be surprised, Jaggerfest will have Triforce. Good decision actually to back off and take the red, because that's going to mean you're going to get essentially like a burn and ignite. So if your enemy does get away, you have a better chance of killing them. Clairvoyant's been dropped down on Jaggerfest. Mova now knows he's back in the jungle. That's good prediction pathing by Mova. Trying to work out where his opponent is. Jaggerfest is going to keep farming. He needs to keep farming. He needs to get that Triforce, and he needs to do it soon. Mova is going to back off with his red. He's going to be looking to take buff controls, picking up some pink wards, getting his health back, and getting back in there. And that's all he can do at the moment, unless minions start pushing, and you can go for that inhibitor win. Mova looking really strong right now. Really strong. If I was him, I'd head straight back over. Pink ward, the entrances for purple side. Possibly take blue. I would just camp it. Jaggerfest is level 10 though. But Mova does have such a massive upper hand now. And hopefully we're going to see it come into play right now. Only 1 kill on the board as well, so this has been quite a long game.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Jaggerfest just missing Mova. Here looks like it's going to be a possible another engagement. Here comes the next engagement. Jaggerfest starting blue. Mova coming up from behind. Going to be dealing chunking. Ghost popped by both players. Jaggerfest still taking damage. Mova is going to be able to take it, and a massive slash to finish the game. That, ladies and gentlemen, is GG. Fantastic play by Mova. He's going to be recalling, showing off his victory. Well played by Mova 5-5. Let's take a quick look at that replay again. We're back with the replay. Jaggerfest coming in, he has no coverage. So he's just looking around. He's gonna take the blue, which honestly, my decision, I think that's a bad decision to make. Jaggerfest coming right round, getting destroyed. Mova tearing him up. Ghost pop by Jaggerfest first, making the leap out there, but that little time that Mova didn't pop Ghost would secure the kill anyway. But he did a massive chunk of damage. Massive chunk of damage that Jaggerfest couldn't deal with that. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first match, Mova 5-5 versus Jaggerfest, and a victory for Mova 5-5. He's going to be very happy with that. Maybe the fans won't be so happy, the Jaggerfest fans, but that will be expected. The second game, which will be coming up soon, will be Serpatron versus Hairy Twiglet, and we will see who will win out of those two to put them in the brackets. Mova 5-5 will be moving, of course, into the winners bracket, while Jaggerfest here will be moving into the losers bracket. We will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, keep on cat simming. Cat simming. Do that.